So we're bringing this back inside to take a closer look at the stock here. I'm really happy with the decision to go with Maxim on this. As you can see, it doesn't fit the detents or grooves, whatever you want to call it, for the MCX. It actually comes in lower. Looks like it would interrupt your safety selector, but it really doesn't, especially when you have the longer lever on whichever side you're going to choose to use it on. I believe you could switch these around, but it doesn't interfere even in the closed position. And when it's all the way open, it absolutely doesn't at all. But one thing that it will interfere with, especially if you have a sling on here, is the QD slots. But that's okay in the back here, because Maxim does provide you with two different types of QD slot plates in the back there. This one is for QD, and then they have one that is just like sort of a bigger loop for the clip-on HK style, or the wire one, depending on what type of sling you use there. But it's working out excellent. For the MCX, this is pretty much useless here, but one good thing about it is it does give you a pretty solid cheek weld all the way across for a PDW style stock. That really comes into handy. Also on the one feature I forgot to mention is you see these holes here on the side of the rails. What that is, you get two set screws that come in with it as well, and you could set your set screw at whatever position you want it to come out at and stop. I have it one position before it comes all the way out, as you can see right there. That is the last position, and it won't go any further. But you can see two switches under here, so if for some reason you still need to pull it all the way out, what you want to do is hold on this button first and then pinch this button as well, and then you can bypass that screw no problem, and you could take it all the way out that way as well. So that's not really an issue as well, but I like to have that because on this stock it's really recommended that when you go to deploy this, and especially if you have to deploy it in a quick situation, instead of, you don't have to press the button in the whole time as you're trying to pull it out. What you want to do is push it in and then give it a nice tug, and it'll come all the way out. So you don't have to hit every slot there that you see while having your button pressed in the whole time. Just press it in once and give it a quick tug, and it'll come all the way out without catching on any of those slots if you need to adjust it that way. Like I said, I have my set screw in one position from all the way out. That way when I'm using body armor, I can still use this and pull it all the way out to where I need it. And without body armor, it's still very comfortable. I don't need it all the way out. But that's adjustable with every screw. I think there's three holes. So you can adjust it to whatever position you want it to come out to and stop. Very high quality. Dare to say probably one of the better PDW style stocks on the market. There's a couple that run in line with it. I do like Sig's stock that is specific to that, but it has had a very skinny butt pad, and so that's why I chose to go with the Maxim. And as well, as it lowers the bars, or I guess the guide bars, whatever you want to call it, as it lowers that, it gives me plenty of room to grab my charging handle, no matter if it's closed or open, and still get a nice good purchase on that charging handle. So that's why I like this style over the ones that fit in this row here. Either way, you'll be good to go. Just something to think about. So as you can see here, it's blocking up the QD slot, so that's also something to think about. But they do make this stock for, like I said, regular AR buffer tubes. This is on the MCX version, it's just all one piece, this tube. But on your regular AR style stocks, this tube will screw into where your buffer tube would go, and this would replace that. So you'd be good to go with that as well. This is just, like I said, on the MCX version with the Picatinny rail, it's a lot easier to install. But it's still pretty easy to install on a regular AR style rifle as well. Solid aluminum, very high quality. I'll show you the buttstock here. The buttstock is all aluminum as well, with some texture cut into the back. Let's see if I can get the light. There we go. So it does grip, and it's like I said, it's on my 300 or 5.56. You really don't need a recoil pad on there. If you do, I mean, this. Sorry about that, got a phone call in the middle of that, but here is the bottom. You can see the Maxim Defense logo there, laser etched into there. Just trying to give you guys a close-up of the stock so you can make a decision on whether you like it or not. It's up to you. I'm not trying to persuade you one way or another. I personally like it, and it works well on this platform for me. So thanks for watching, guys. Any questions about this stock that you feel like I haven't answered in the video, go ahead and ask me down below, and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching, guys.